It's Temple Tuesday. I'm Joey and I'm here at the Community of Christ Temple in Independence, Missouri. And today we continue our journey up the worshiper's path. Last week we talked about a parent who, with arms wide open, runs to meet their child where they are and to say, "You are welcome here, welcome home." And as we continue up the path today, we come to the next station, which is actually the station of the cross. But interestingly enough, before you even see that cross, you first encounter the shadow of the cross. It's as though it appears that once again, we see these arms stretched wide open to welcome us further and further up that path of encounter that awaits us. And you can almost feel the warm embrace of the grace of God that's symbolized in the light that surrounds you as you walk through. And notice that the cross stretches out all the way across this space so that everyone who goes through it might be covered by the love and grace that it represents. And yet, it also symbolizes a crossroads. It calls into focus a cross that begs for an answer to the question that is asked in that wonderful song that we sing by John Bell, where he writes, "Will you come and follow me if I but call your name?" And this is not a pretty cross. It's not the huge, beautiful metal cross outside on the entrance as we come up to the temple, nor is it the wooden cross that's found in the foyer, made from gorgeous pieces of wood from all over the world. This is a rugged cross, and it shows the cruel reality of death's sting for those who sometimes will pay heavy costs to seek justice in our oppressive systems and regimes throughout the world. But it's also an empty cross. It's a cross of hope, of resurrection, of life and possibilities for the future if we will just lean into our fear and embody and live the concerns and passion of Christ. In Doctrine and Covenants, section 164, 9e, I think we find words that are perfect as we come to this station and pass through it. It says, "The challenges and opportunities are momentous. Will you remain hesitant in the shadows of your fears, insecurities, and competing loyalties? Or will you move forward into the light of your divinely instilled call and vision?" So here is your challenge today. What fears may be getting in the way of your own personal transformation and the vision that God has for you? Or are there issues in this world that you are desperate to take action for and to courageously step out and become a part of making the change that you want to see in the world? But what fears are getting in the way of those steps? Make a list of those things. Type in the comments section if you want some of those fears that keep us from personal and societal transformation, the vision that God has for our lives and for the world. And then think about one step that you will take this week, this month, this year, to begin to step out courageously and walk towards that vision that God has for your personal life, but also for the world. And we will see you next week.